Every day I talk to Lash artists about their content and marketing. In fact, most girls I work with, they pretty talented in what they do, but content and marketing are completely different skills, and that's why I'm here today because I want to do something different. I want to take couple Instagram pages of real artists slash beauty artists, and I want to break down what I think they do wrong or even pin what they actually do right so you can see both. Reason why you should care about what I have to say is because I work specifically with lash and beauty artists. We help over hundreds of brands with their content, marketing, and online strategy. So basically, on this channel, I won't give away everything I've learned during this journey. So trust me if I say I've seen thousands and thousands of content, marketing posts, and accounts doing it the right way but also doing it completely wrong. So by end of this video, you will know exactly what you should be looking on your own page because there is a really high chance you might be doing any of these things I'm gonna point out today. So before we start, I just wanna name all four key points we will be looking on every single page. So very first one is impression. This is something what I don't really see important because I'm a man and I never really put so much value to it. Is it important? But me as a man, I feel like all my clients and all women have way more aesthetic and design touch better than I do. So this is nothing personally care about that heavily. But is it important? So we're gonna rate that very first. The second thing what we're gonna rate is who is that specific artist talking to inside of our content, which is so crucial. I see most of the not only business owners but even the creators talking to the wrong person. What does it mean? You posting content which is designed about and rap about what you like and what you feel is important. But in reality, is it about what's important to your client or person you directly talking to? In case of some lash artists or beauty artists, some of them they have coaching, so it have to be that your ideal student. In opposite way, if you targeting clients for your service, it have to be her. So we will be rating this as a second. Third, what we gonna rate is approve. Proof can be final results before after testimonials, but we're gonna rate it as an overall because this is something would sell the best on every single page. But what I see as a most common problem is most of the artists posting only the final result. And number four and very last one is path to booking, which is how easy is for your girl, your client is to book you. Means is it the call to action in your bio? Is you driving them directly to your DMs or to any booking form? Is there a link? Is it on your website? How easy is that? How many clicks it takes? Is it clear enough? Everything. So this is the last factor we're gonna rate. So let's dive into it. So what I see as an overall first impression is it's nice, it's decent. As I say, I'm a man, so for me, this is pretty nice. Only thing I will say is this page is really like a business business brand, and I do prefer personal brand better because 2026 people don't buy brands on social media. They buy you. They buy because you, they like your story, they like the way you communicate with your clients, they like your content. So there is so much leverage on your side if your page and your brand is personal. It's make your business booming. It's really hard to stand out as a business page because all the business page are look alike. It doesn't matter how professional your content looks like, well, like what editing, it's all look alike. So as overall, I like it, but it's a business page. So yeah. So who she is talking to? This.
Tengo la mente
I don't know.
haciendo.
Let me check out.
Yeah, look at my.
So what I see her content is pretty much all proof, which again is not really personal. Proof is great, proof sells, but it doesn't say anything about your personality, who you are, if why they should like you, why they should pick you over competition. It doesn't really say nothing much about you. So this this is what I don't like. Okay, next we got proof. As I said before, this page is really heavy on proof, so she have had plenty of proof, plenty of results, plenty of before after, final outcome, happy customers. So from this perspective, it's excellent. Path to book. What I see, she have here link for WhatsApp business chat. So I'm kind of confused because her bio said DM me to reserve your appointment, and you got WhatsApp link, which can be DM me here or DM me inside of this link, which kind of divides your booking chats and conversation into two platforms, which can in high volume can create confusion and chaos, and I'm not really a fan of it. If your Instagram page it's only business, I don't see any single reason why you shouldn't be driving all your clients into your DMs. So I don't see it necessary to have link for WhatsApp business chat. That's all. Okay, so next page, Lashaholic BB. This girl actually rejected me in the past, so you know you know what I'm gonna do. No, I'm just kidding. As overall, this page, um, I'm not big on aesthetics, so yeah, I'm a man. But this page feels way more personal to me than the previous one. Even as an overall, I like the one before better. But yeah, I'm a big or that personal touch. So yeah. All right. So who is she talking to? In her content, I want you to understand, like, I do understand not everybody feels like speaking to camera all the time, which is not necessary. When I say you need to know who you're talking to, it doesn't mean you have to talk all the time, but you have to understand who your perfect client is. Means how old is she? What why is she hesitate to book you? What is she worried about when it comes to outcome, or like you providing her service, what content she likes, what pages she follows. So this is all what matters to identify that perfect client profile. And all content you're creating, you talking directly to her. When I say talking, doesn't mean it have to be spoken. It can be by text, by captions, but you basically creating and wrapping all your content about her personality, about who she is, because she is the one booking, she's the one buying and spending money. So this is what I mean by who you're speaking to. Okay, proof. Yeah, we have a lot of proof here. Clients testimonials. Yeah, lot of these. um Here's a one thing also I would like to mention is like most of the pages you see always the final outcome. When it's take me back to like personal versus business brand, to make it this reviews, testimonials more personal, you can pick your favorite client, loyal client, regular, and just document the whole journey, the whole process. Like, put some story inside which can lift the whole experience of somebody, or somebody who already have that great experience. It's already what's happening. You already have these clients, they already coming, they become your regular, so you already have everything in house. So that's like the best content you can do, and all you do is just post the final result, which I feel it can be done better. This is the best content. Proof, results, testimonials is the best selling content, and I don't really see anybody taking advantage of it. All right, path to book. I see book below, call to action, book here, link, one click, 2 clicks, and you directly in the booking form when you can pick multiple artists, multiple services. I love that this is a. All right, the next one is Dominique. This one we have personal brand, which I like. When I look at her page, it could be done better. When you take the fact it's a personal and it's not a business brand, um, I see once again a lot of final results, which doesn't say much, nothing about her. So as a overall, who is she talking to? I see like day in life, couple UGC videos. You know, I, s- I don't know why you all sleeping on. I mentioned you. I understand some of you don't feel like you're talking to a camera all the time, but you know how much you're leaving on the table by all your customers inside of the DMs, giving you so many content topics. You having That's how what I do in my business. Every time I have a business call, every time I have some audit, every time I work directly with my clients, I'm taking their questions, their objections, their pain, their problems, and this is my content foundation, because I know if she had the problem, another customer most likely gonna have the same problem. So that's what you should do, because it can already upfront answering questions to a lot of girls who thinking about booking you or never heard about you, and find your page and you already upfront answering these questions. Plus, if you speak out, it's feel personal. She can hear you, get to know you. It's more personal. So yeah. Okay, proof. Here is obviously plenty of proof, plenty of final results, client reviews. Yeah, this is right. Path to book. DM for same day appointments. Okay, DM me for same day appointments. Here is some link to link tree. I hate link tree, especially when you have personal brand or you solo operator. Uh, link tree is like, if you don't, I'm not fan of it. What I'm fan of is one link, one click directly into booking form. Each extra step, each extra click can confuse your, and people are lazy. Each extra click, each extra step can be like, you know what, forget about that, and you're losing money. So make it as simple and as fast as possible. Just a quick pause. If you like what we breaking down here, we have free community where we have multiple classes for marketing, content, business strategy, like everything we'll be talking out right now, right here. It's completely free to join. So I will drop the link for you below, and yeah, we'll love to have you there. So all right, so next one, she is not a Lash artist, but her page is, I love it. So I decided I'm gonna show it to you. So as an overall, I'm really not heavy on design or aesthetics, but feels really personal to me, which I like the most. So A, as a overall first impression. Who is she actually talking to? Her content is exactly what you should be creating. She's speaking to camera, she posts little fun stuff, she's talking about her clients' problems, breaking objections about bookings, about prices. Like, this is the right way. She's talking directly to her customer, which is excellent. I love it. A. All right. Proof. This page, you cannot see that much proof on the main feed, which is okay. Like, if you compare this page with the pages we've seen before, you could see the pages before was only final result, which is feels, you know, not really exciting to me. Here you can see results on the main feed, but if you're looking for results or clients testimonials, you got the highlight section which says results. So you go there, and here you can see all happy customers and all her work, which is how it should be. So again, path to book. All right, so call to action, book and consult. You got a phone number here, which I'm also not really fan of. When you click the link, oh my god, multiple links, which I'm not really fan of neither. My website, book with me, boom. Aesthetics by Yari, start booking, boom. And we are here, nothing difficult. Yeah, there was a multiple links, kind of confusing, kind of too much, but by the end of it, it wasn't really difficult. So yeah, I would say like B. Okay, one last page. As overall, I see a mix of a lot of content. I see happy customers, I see results, I see talking videos, I see UGC videos. As overall, it feels really great to me, so I will rate it as A. Who is she talking to? When I look at her content, is way better than all the previous Lash pages we were looking at, but I'm still missing a little more of talking. I'm a, I'm a big on personal brand, and to build strong personal brand, you gotta speak. Take your phone, start recording. I know it might feel uncomfortable, but it's necessary. If you want a strong personal brand, if you want to win, this is what it takes. But yeah, this is still great. So, I still like it, great. Proof. There is a little less proof on the main feed, but that's not a bad thing. I actually prefer when it's mix of content, it show more about you, like it's film way more personal. So I like it. Here's section testimonials, boom, click, multiple, you know, testimonials, results. That's all it takes, you don't need more. Okay, so booking. Call to action, book here, link tree. Oh my god, we hate link tree. But no, also it's a book now, so let's click it. Okay, book now. And here we are, Afterpay, Klarna, Affirm. Yeah, we like that. So this is the right way. So yeah, this is a good page too. And as overall, this is a good business and good personal brand. So okay, so before you go, let's break down the big three things. So number one, is your content speaking directly to your perfect client, not to other lash artists, or not what you feel like it's cool or looks professional, but directly to her. Second, do you have enough proof, enough credibility, and enough results and proof your customers are happy with your service? And very last thing, is the path to your books as easy as possible? Strong call to action. Shoot me a DM or click the link. Is it the link simple, 1-2 clicks away directly to booking form? If yeah, you are a winner. So I see you next time.